Welcome to the weekend. This is the What It Takes Radio Company, and we're taking time just to be on the air with some radio thoughts, maybe an occasional rant, but something hopefully helpful for you. Hey, there's a lot of going back and forth and sound and fury in the election. And you know, one of the things I've learned through it all is that, yes, God is a slow dancer. Well, with your permission, can I tell you my story? Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again. My name is Stan Houston, the Radio Man, and this is the weekend after what some people will call the world-changing election of Donald Trump to the return presidency of the United States. And already might be things that have put things really on the edge. So that's why I drug out one of my old backgrounds from a series I did many years ago and still do occasionally, where I just remind us that if we are the kind of people who will make a difference in the world, maybe we are on the edge. Sometimes we're on the ledge. And sometimes we may fall over on the edge. So with that in mind, this is a little bit of an edgy program. So I'm going to begin with the song, one of my favorite songs from many, many years ago. And it'll relate to that rather edgy title that you saw when you began the program. Here we go. This is Stan, and the program is Music, Please.
All alone, just the music on the radio. No one's coming, no one's gone. The telephone, just me and you, and the lights down low, and we're slow dancing, swaying to the music. Slow dancing, just me and my swaying to the music. No one else in the whole wide world, just you, girl. And we just flow together when the lights are low. Shadows dancing all across the wall. Music's playing so soft and slow. The rest of the world so far away and small. When we're slow dancing, swaying to the music. Slow dancing, just me and my girl. Slow dancing, swaying to the music. No one else in the whole wide world. Hold me, hold me. No, never let me go. We dance together in the dark. So much love in this heart of mine. You whisper to me, hold me tight. You're the one I thought I'd never find. Now we're slow dancing, swaying to the music. Slow dancing, just me and my girl. Slow dancing, swaying to the music. No one else in the whole wide world.
Well, there we go. Slow dancing, Johnny Rivers, many, many years ago. And it's a beautiful song. It's a love song. Remember when most pop songs were love songs? you know, they were when I was growing up. I'm very much out of touch with most of the pop music now, but it has a variety of genres and variety of things that people talk about and sing about. But the old-fashioned love song is perhaps gone. Well, slow dancing. One commentator has said in relates to this kind of program, he said, the fact that we don't do that anymore. He said, the story was about a couple who got a loan from the noise, from the nosy nose of other people, and actually were alone. And they did slow dancing. And he says, it could be that maybe part of our problem is that we've forgotten that life is better when you slow down. Maybe it's better when you do a lot more slow dancing. That's something to think about. And so I just let that sit with you on this weekend. But may I take it just a little bit of a step further? Because this has been important, at least for me and some of my work right now. Now, in case you haven't discovered, I'm an A person. I am, even at my advanced age, I have more energy and more going, fast, fast, fast right now than most people, even sometimes half my age. That's who I am. I am truly one of those persons who, dear God, give me patience and I want it right now. My intensity and my energy and the fact that I really want to move and get results, it makes life a little bit tough for me because obviously a number of people in life and in my own life may not see quite the urgency that I feel about so many things. And so the fact that maybe I should learn a little bit more about slowing down and perhaps think more about many, many years ago when when I actually did some slow dancing. But here's what I've also discovered, and that is that I think I can say with a smile that we might discover that God is a slow dancer. There are a variety of things that are going around right now. One of them is that the people who wanted Trump to win in 2020 were very much disappointed by it. And then all of a sudden, this comeback of the century, maybe the greatest comeback in presidential or political history, whether you like it or not. And obviously, millions of people don't like it. And that's part of our problem right now, that there is all kinds of talk about broken relationships and people being angry and threatening to leave. And what in the world has happened to us that a political event is causing people to break up family and friendship and working relationships? My God, friends, it's only politics. And remember, nothing significant is ever achieved through political solutions. What you have in this election was you have a symptom of people being unhappy with the way things were, and they want to change things to something that is different. Okay, let's find out what we should perhaps change, maybe even transform to some different ways of thinking, acting, relating, and connecting. Maybe some of the things we have been doing are wrong. Maybe some of the things that we should do should be changed. Maybe some of the things we're doing should be radically transformed. Maybe we should give up some things. as we are discovering, if you really want a transformation in life, you're going to have to learn to give up and release things. And so, you know, this has caused us to take a stock as to our relationships. The future is going to change because there's going to be a lot of changes. How are we going to do our work and do our business and do our family and do the things that are really important to us, not based on something that happened in the political realm, but what things that are relational and career and business and familial, all of the important stuff. What are we going to do differently going forward? I also have finally said, and I shared this with some friends, that in terms of my own life, where I actually, as a spirit man, I really am, my faith is very important to me. I pray for things to happen. And if I was honest, I would probably say that I would probably end my prayers by saying, and please, right now. Please, right now. And I'm more and more discovering, and that caused me to go back to my old song of what, almost 50 years ago. You know what? God does work. God gets his way. His will be done. But I've come to the conclusion he's a slow dancer. She's a slow dancer. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Mother of God, all the things you want to put into that relationship. It's slowly. It'll happen someday. Just wait. Be patient. Take some time to do what we all need to do, both in our life and relationships. And particularly, if we're men and women of the Spirit, is to understand that with a smile, God is probably saying, just wait, slow down. And then that metaphor that God is a dancer, and there's a fun stuff you can do with that. If it can be applied to him, God is a slow dancer. Just a thought for the weekend. I'd love to hear from you. We're on the edge with everything we say and everything we do. And obviously, you have some things to say or think about or want to argue about. We will not break any friendships or break any relationships, but I'd love to hear your story. You heard my story of the discovery that the old song makes sense, and perhaps God really is a slow dancer. Just kind of let that sit on your head for a while, as many of us do our rest, relaxation, our reflection. Got the words combined there, and recreation, and our worship this weekend. Take care. We've got a busy week ahead, and we will see what will be. So just take it slowly, please. Peace. Bye for now.